Hi, I'm Johnny and you're watching the Hexy Beast. And on today's episode we're going to be doing a continuation of my Shelf by Shelf series in part 4 where we take a look at this shelf right here. So anyway, let's get down to the table and have a look at the games on this shelf, shall we? Okay, so we're down at the table and ready to look through some games. So what do you think is going to be first on this list? And I actually think the first one I'm going to pick today is going to be Rolling Realms from Stonemaier Games. This is basically a roll and write game sort of based off all the games that they publish. It kind of has bits of Wingspan, bits of Scythe, bits of Viticulture, etc, etc. It's kind of a fun little solo game. I've only played it like once or twice and it kind of changes a lot depending on which game you're playing. So yeah, that's Rolling Realms from Stonemaier Games, the first on that shelf. And let's have a look what we got next. See, we've played that. This is the played stuff over here. We haven't actually got a name for this pile yet. We haven't made it. Once we make it, I'll name it. So the next game we have is Drawn to Adventure, and we're lucky. In this case, we haven't actually made the pile again because I've played this exactly one time, which means it doesn't go in that pile. So this is Drawn to Adventure. It's kind of like a roll and write overland adventure. It's got that sort of, it's got art by the Miko. It's kind of interesting. I quite liked it. I'm going to be looking forward to reviewing this at some point, but right now it's kind of on the back burner because I've got other bigger games to review. So this one's also going over here. And what do we have next? Oh, we got one of my favorites next, right? One of the games that I've been playing for a long time. And this is actually 2 expansions squeezed into 2 boxes instead of 3. And this is Zombicide Invader. And I know a lot of people think it's a Zombicide game. Zombicide games are Zombicide games. Well, I tried various different types of Zombicide, like Black Horde and the original. And I didn't quite like it. I feel that Invader kind of is exactly what I want. I'm kind of bored of zombies as a theme, so having aliens really helped for me. I just think Zombicide Invader is that good little dice chucker. Well, I say little, it takes up all my table when I play it, but I just really enjoy it. It's something about it. It's just like simple beer and pretzels kind of game. I just can't help it, even if I do have to play all 6 characters when I'm playing solo. Yeah, so that's Zombicide Invader. And we also have his expansion Black Ops here, which also has the dark side stuff in it. This is just like, you know, more soldiers, more enemies. It's just more good stuff for Invader. And like I said, if you ask me, Invader is the best in the series when it comes to Zombicide. It fixes a lot of problems I had with the other versions of Zombicide. So that's everything over there is all in played versions. We've got a played pile today. It's very much a played day. So what have we got next? We have, the first thing to go into the pile that we're about to name is going to be this expansion for the stretch goals for Nemesis Lockdown. And yeah, it's just kind of hiding on the shelf. The rest of the game is going to be in a bonus episode, which is hiding in a very, it's way up there. It really is at the top there, but I'm keeping it for the end. So basically, yeah, so this, I haven't played it yet, so it's going to be the first thing that actually goes into this pile. And what we're going to name it. And I think today what I'm going to call it is the Pestilent Pile of Self-Hatred. There we go, Pestilent Pile of Self-Hatred, there it is. And we've named the pile with the first game in it today. And now we're going to have the second game in it, which is Merchant's Cove, which I still haven't actually managed to play my own copy, but I have played it once. But I don't count that because mine is still in shrink. So Merchant's Cove is kind of like a worker placement thing. And I feel, why have I look? Oh, that's interesting. Guess what? The box has actually been boxed upside down. What's the chances? Is this like a special edition or something? Yeah, so inside the shrink. Yeah, I haven't played it yet, but it seems to be a fun little worker placement style game or Euro-based sort of resource management with a solo mode. And I know Johnny Canton worked on this, so I'm actually really excited to play this. It's also by Drake Villarreal, and it's just I've bought a lot of expansions for it. I kind of know what to expect from it, but like because I haven't played it yet, it also has to go into this pestilent pile of self-hatred over here along with Nemesis, which is unfortunate, but luckily we've got one more game on this list, and it's going to be Tidal Blades, which is an interesting sort of dice worker placement-y sort of hybrid. You basically level up some characters as you prepare for a contest that sort of takes place. The solo mode is more about getting up a track and reaching a point threshold, before you run out of rounds. It has some interesting like upgrading dice mechanics, which I kind of like. There's also like a sequel to it out now, but well, it's not out now, it's kind of being kickstarted, and I haven't really had a good look at that yet, but I'm still sort of playing this because I'm unsure where I sit on the review for it. It's a tricky one for me, but hopefully in a month or two there'll probably be a review of the first Tidal Blades on my channel. So anyway, that's all the games that we've got on that shelf, and that brings us to the end of episode 4. So if you like what you see, please feel free to smash that sub button up there and check out another one of my videos up here. Anyway, I've been Johnny, you've been watching the Hexy Beast. Thank you for watching, and most of all, stay hexy everyone.